up, and they're a crying family. This was weird when the sister was saying, marriage is a beautiful thing. I think that's her husband right there. She's like, it's a beautiful thing, but she didn't look like that's how she felt. I'm like, this is so weird. If I was feeling weird, I know Joe had to be like, anyway. And then the sister was happy. She was like, oh yeah, she was like, yay, my man, my sister's man. It was just weird. And at this point, it's 9 days till the wedding. So then Anton's mom meets Allie, and they get along pretty well. And Allie did say after meeting his mom, she felt better just listening to his mom praise him. But I don't know if that should have been what did it. Why was Anton eating like this? That was so weird, and they kept showing that. It was so, and he was like smacking, and it was just weird. They kept showing him eating. It was the way he was eating. It was bizarre. Now, Nick and Annie, this is the day after she was telling him she didn't think he loved her. And man, so he was telling her last night, he said something about, she said, I had too much to drink, obviously. And he said it reminded him of Cabo. And she was just like, I'm sorry, I'm ready to get married. And he said, I told you that could never happen again. He did say after that one conversation when she had been drinking and she was going off saying, you don't love me, that can't happen again, right? So he told her, he reminded her, I told you that can't happen again. He told her getting to the altar is not a happy idea for him. He said, I'm telling you, it's not happening. He said, I can't go on anymore. And she then started what I feel like was begging. She was like, I'm telling you to fight for us. I'm telling you to just go through this with me. And then finally he was like, no. And she said, okay. Finally, she said, okay. And then they did her interview thing. And she said, I feel like there's so much more. So do we. So do we. And that was it. He cut that off quick. He said he's not doing it. It did get even more strange because he was saying, it was clear. He was like, you can't tell me to stand up there and marry you. And then he goes, you can't make 1 + 1 = 3. And she said, watch me. And then she actually said, please. That was really odd. She did ask him if that was his plan all along. I think I don't know if that was his plan all along, but I mean, this surprised me the way this happened. I mean, I knew he wasn't going to marry her. I didn't think I knew he was going to say yes at the altar, but the way he cut this off so fast, that was surprising. Come back for part 2.